Right, AirTags. We've been playing with these Apple AirTags, and we did a video where we put an AirTag inside the spare tyre of a Defender because people were having their spare wheels stolen. This could apply to an old Defender as well, couldn't it? That's a new one. Right, we'll talk a bit more about that. But on new Defenders, people at airport car parks are having their wheels stolen. So the AirTag allows you to track not only your car, as long as the spare wheel's on, but if someone steals your spare wheel, you can track that too. £25-ish for a little AirTag. And we did it, and we actually took the car for a test drive. We went to Cardiff and back. We had to go there anyway, we weren't just burning fuel. And we let it sort of tumble round, and the AirTag was fine. We put it in some heat shrink. But someone suggested, well, why don't you make a sort of strap and strap it into the inside bead so that it doesn't tumble around if you need to use your spare wheel, or indeed if you want to fit an AirTag in a wheel. And let us know. Some people with caravans said this would be really good for a caravan or a trailer, but you will see that this elastic band is sized for this wheel. So what Zach has done is he's come up with a little thing. Now, this is what he's come up with, and it's a little holder, and you can get the AirTag. So that's the battery side, and it clips in. It almost just, it just pops in there, and that's a little sort of carrier. And then what you can do is you can thread it over an elastic band. Why would people need elastic bands this big? No idea. What you can find on eBay is amazing. So there we go. So look, so that holds it. And then the idea is that you strap this onto your wheel. Right, I'm going to do this. Oh, here we go. Okay, now, and we will go up the tyre shop later, and we will see how it performs. Does it? Right. Make sure you haven't got any things in you. Put it in the middle, and then you can put your tyre on, and that is all good. And that will keep it all out the way, and it will spin around and all be fine. And we'll also go and test whether it affects the wheel balance. It shouldn't, because this strap is only the printing is only like 15 grams, so it may affect it. We'll have a look. Right. Okay, so that is the product, and we are going to launch that. So we are going to launch an elastic band with a little carrier for you to add a spare wheel. But I wanted to show you one that didn't work. So let's have a look. So you can pull this quite tight, look, and it's all good. It's all fine. So that isn't going to, and obviously by going over it, it stops the AirTag from falling out. So that should be all good. Right. Now, it's such a good fit. We did have to introduce a little ejection hole where you can press on the rear of the AirTag to pop it out. So this was it wasn't even Mark 1, was it? This was like Mark 5 AirTag. But this was a little interesting phenomenon we'll share with you. This was weird. We didn't see this one coming, did we? Okay, so we thought, well, that's all good. But look, what happens? We tested it. When you go sideways, can you see what's happening? And it pings. So we have to design it. We have to design it with... We have to beef up this. There's a slight slope on here, so it guides it away from the opening in. And also we put this little return on it. So if I test that now, live demos. Never do live demos. It's not live anyway, is it? It's recording. Right, here we go. Right. So it's a little tricky to get in by design. But now when we pull it, it doesn't sort of self-eject itself. So there we go. That's the fun we had designing that. We'll put those on the website. So at the moment, this band is for 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 inch wheels. We haven't tried it on anything smaller. Let us know if you want to try it on a smaller wheel, and we will look for a suitable, it needs to be the same width elastic band, but not as long. Right, we are up at Cobby's Time Point, and we're going to do some tests. So we're going to try putting the strap-on AirTag holder on the wheel. So one thing is you want to see when this machine spins it up, does this move about? So we'll have a look at that. We also want to see how much does it affect the wheel balance. So bear in mind, normally you would have a tyre on the wheel balancer, but this is just the bare wheel. So let's have a go. Let's spin it up so you'll see the wheel spin. Right, and this is going to tell us how out of balance the wheel is, just the wheel. So about 45. So let's just spin it again just to see how repeatable the machine is. So let's just give it a bit of a spin. Alright. So it should be about the same. 45, so it's pretty good. Right, now one thing we can do is we probably don't, there's the TPMS, the tyre pressure monitoring system. We don't want to put the AirTag too close to that. So I'm going to put it on the opposite side. Now we could actually put it where the wheel's out of balance. So let's have a look. Where's the wheel out of balance? There, so the top here. So let's put the heavy bit here. Okay. I know. I'm getting all excited. Right. So let's just check first of all that we've got the strap all level. Right. That is not going to move. So let's just spin it and we'll see. I'll lift the lid up so we can see if it's flapping about. Ready? You can see there, that's all fine. Right, let's see how much it's affected the balance. So we knew it was 45 before. Now, depending where we put it, it could make it more or less balanced. So it's 25. So it's had a 20-gram difference in the balance. It will make a fractional difference on the wheel balance. So you could put it on, then put the tyre on and wheel balance it. But there you go, that is the AirTag. We will now put the tyre back on and get it all going. But there you go, AirTag holder tested.